And the reason I people ask me all the time why underwear. It's a tough gig, like tough niche to crack. And I'm a tradie. I'm in underwear from 5 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock. Well, you don't have a shower straight away when you get home, but
Yeah.
it's a big day in underwear. So I'm a good test performer in them. So I thought I want to bring out a good pair that I don't sweat, chafing and all.
You know what, Ross? Honestly, it's one of those products that we are so used to having on that we forget that we have them on, and we forget what we choose to buy.
100%.
It's just such an important product, but we don't think about it. It's like running water. It's just so obvious, and we just neglect it because it's just there. But when it's gone, imagine walking around and working with our underpants on. It's an interesting kind of.
I don't let anyone buy my underwear. I've never ever had a missus or a girlfriend. I never, because I know they'll come back with some leopard print or something. You know what I mean? Stock the drawer, but no, I like to touch, feel.
Yeah.
You can't obviously try them on there, but I've always been like that. And guys have told me, oh yeah, my missus buys mine, but I go, how do you know what you're getting?
Mine does too.
Actually,
not anymore.
Mine does too, so I don't even know if I know what comfortable underwear feels like.
We don't know what we're missing out on. I don't know, because your undies were good. Because I'll be honest, I tried his undies. Actually, really good. You should try them. Link on the website. Or link below. I'll cut that.
He's not plugging it. It's all right. I didn't pay him for anything. But, yeah, so it was actually a big learning curve for me, because socials, marketing, you have to wear all the hats on doing it, especially because if you don't come with a big budget and you're self-funded,
it's a full-time job. It's a business. You've got to do
on top
everything
of
at
what
once.
I'm doing already.
Yeah.
So people, are you still going? Yeah, I'm going at my own pace. That's what you do. So I'm trying to connect all the pieces to the big picture that I want to do as well. We're trying to work on an app and stuff to come out later for that. So if your headspace is not right, you can jump on the game, earn tokens as well, get discounts for apparel and whatever else is on the app. So it's a good distraction for people. And then you'll probably have some professional people on there that you could actually go through the app and get a discount and have a service done by walk-ins or face-to-face like Zoom.
The game idea is good. So my wife is obsessed just playing these games on a phone non-stop. Just something about the lights and the noises and stuff that comes from these games. She's obsessed, like a poker machine. I think the game idea is good. So there are a lot of people, I know there's a subsect of the community that uses them to distract themselves from after they've had a hard day and they want to just decompress and some downtime, and they'll play a game. And I think that's a great little idea, and if it's got a few little knickknacks in it that people can benefit from at the same time, at least it's not just an endless game and just going up levels and going nowhere. At least maybe they can achieve something, and maybe play enough levels might get underwear.
Oh, there's other features that you can check, like checking on your mates.
Oh yeah, like I was saying, there's other things that you can do within that sphere. It's not just an objective game. I think it's
basically, from my understanding, it's an actual app, but within that app, so it'll be like a central hub for Man Up, for all the men to communicate and all that sort of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Where you can earn tokens and have streaks and all that sort of stuff. But within that, there'll be also some games that you can play amongst each other and all that as well.
Probably turn it into a little social media platform in its own right.
Well, because there was another thing I was actually thinking of that we can incorporate. So sometimes men don't have a broad connection with other guys, like their French is very small, their circle. So if you're going to court and you need someone by your side, on the app you'll have other people there, and if someone's got a spare hour to come with you just to be your support, there's the option for that. Whether guys will take it on or not, it's up to you, but that option might be there, just as support, you know, because
Just don't know how it would work. Like, it's interesting just to see what you come up with. Just don't know much about. Not very techie. It's all new.
either.
It's all new. It's just new territory to me. I don't know.
Socials was a foreign language to me before I actually
that's the thing.
Man Up. So I had to learn a lot.
Who knows?
And even posting and editing simple stuff, like, because I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had this guy doing it, and then he went MIA, had issues himself, like with ex-girlfriend, like they broke up, and he went overseas for 4 weeks, and I was thrown into the deep end with no knowledge on how to do it. So, you know, I did, because I didn't want to stop. I thought I got to do this. You know, I watched him a bit on how he did it, so it was sort of.
It's so important. Social media is so important.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And it's bigger than normal media. Now.
Trying to be consistent is the key too. Like, just being consistent and what the algorithm and the changing algorithm wants, and this and that.
You kind of have to go with the. I know you talk about that, but like, you just have to go with the flavor of that day. Sometimes you just have to chase, and a lot of us don't have time. You just have to chase whatever's going on that day, whatever's trending on that day.
Yeah, but it's hard.
It's very hard to do.
It's hard, but when you're on a job site too.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
if you're there in the corner filming and then
That's
what are you doing? I'm not paying you to film.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's very hard. Like, you're trying to work full time, trying to do that too. Where do you draw the line? You don't know where to turn, what to do. So, like, the fact that you're able to do all this and that you've got the passion and the will to do all this is a testament to you, because you're obviously working hard, raising a household, and you're still doing all this other stuff, and you've got another goal in mind. It's a beautiful thing, and well done.
Thank you, but it's I'm not going to say it's easy to
No, it's
anyone out there that wants to start a brand. You know, you have to do your research.
Every single thing that's worth anything has got some kind of difficulty attached.
It's not easy.
Everything. So if you're on a track and you know that it's going to go somewhere and it's going to be fruitful and it's going to do well, you know that you're going to have some adversity. And if you're prepared to go through it, and if you're prepared to go through that adversity, then power to you. That's what will drag you through the light.
Yeah.
At the end of the tunnel.
100%.
You know, so go for it. Anything you can do to help, you do it.
I'm still going. There's always something new that sort of comes into my head, and I'm like, no, just put that to the back burner for now. Just stay on path.
Yeah.
Get to there, and then you can, broaden everything out from there. It's just,
you need to have a base, a comfortable base that's set. Obviously, that can produce some freedom for you to be able to go and do other things, but you need to establish that base first through Man Up and achieve that dream that you wanted to do, see where it goes. Once you establish yourself there, then you can set systems in place to branch here, branch there, and delegate.
yeah.
If you get to a point where you can delegate things, that's the best. Then you've got someone to watch this, someone to watch that.
That's delegation is hard for me too, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and if someone's not doing it right, then I'll say it's all right, I'll do it, just so
it's the ADHD structure.
Yeah, of course.
And
but how do you do so much stuff? How do you do
But that's where Ross needs to learn to let go, and it's hard. But
it's very hard.
Fucking.
I'm an old dog learning new skills.
That's
so
okay. That's okay.
It's hard, but I will get there, and I have put other people in control of certain other things that I don't know anything about. I'd rather a professional doing that than me trying to, stuff it up along the way. So it was hard, but I've only got so many hours in the day, and I pretty much use a lot of them, even when I get home after work. But filming on site as well, it's like I might only use maximum 5 minutes of work time on site just to get a little shot. It doesn't take long. So when I go home and crop it and put it in, it's like, how do I tie the brand into because they know the bricklayer, they know the journey that I, got a side hustle where I'm pushing them. But how do I tie the underwear without making it look salesy
Yeah.
in the videos too, and I don't want to push that because I've done studies on looking at what gets more reaction, and the bricklaying side of things get.
Well, people
More
want to know the
engagement.
ins and outs of how the trade works. They don't want to say, "Hey, my name's Ross. I've got this to sell to you. Give me your money, please." They
Yeah,
don't
but
want to see.
I'm not doing it.
But that's not what you're doing. You know, so I'm saying that's what people don't want to see, because as soon as it looks like an ad, or you get even if you're scrolling and someone says, "Hey, did you know that?" Oh, it's an ad. Scroll.
Yeah.
But if you're creating content that people can consume, which you are, you know, what's a day like on site, or you know what we're doing and things like that, and then just have you know, somewhere in the corner, somewhere at the end, just say underwear here, bang, just really really quick, but still make the ads engaging. It's hard to explain, but I see. Sorry.
Yeah, I like the fun side and being making people have that little chuckle or something. I don't care if it's at my expense
Yeah.
because it takes them out of that headspace.
It makes if you can get people's guard down, that's what you're doing. You want to get people's guard down and make them chill, and then you can throw them at the end, the ad at the end. But as long as they've got their guard down, they're like, I like this guy, he's cool. You know,
Yeah, but I still don't. I still don't. That's why I still don't really push it in there. I do funny things like, have you seen that one where we fill the underwear with cement at the end,
Yeah.
and we're seeing how much it can hold.
Things like that,
Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
it was pushing the brand but not selling it.
that's a good track.
In-
It's a good track to go on. Yes,
you
showing
know,
how
so-
good they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, then what was Man Up? What was the meaning behind that name when you picked it?
Because I wanted the brand was tongue in cheek, Aussie related, Man Up Down Under, and can be taken two ways in a bit of tongue in cheek. So it can have the serious element and then it can have the fun side of it as well.
Yeah, it's a word that you can say in two different ways, have two different meanings.
Yeah.
So you can say, man up as in get up, or man up. You know, you can say like, men are strong and men are, you know, I don't know what I should say on video, but because
Yeah,
people take
well,
because that's what you go back
Man
to.
up above your shoulders
It can
and
say,
man up below
yeah,
the belt.
it
So
can, mean, it, can mean
it's
a lot
like-
of, it can mean a lot of things. It can be taken in different ways. That's where
Yeah.
the tongue-in-cheek
Yeah.
comment comes in, because I can
Yeah.
see it can go in a couple of ways. But I still think that the man up message is good.